Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Coming up in today's show, we'll give you a sneak peek on the last issue of the Paw Print this semester.
We'll also show you how PBS Student Reporting Labs is collaborating with future journalists through hands-on experiences. Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Caden Cerulli.
And I'm Haley Bensmiller. Today is Wednesday, December 2nd, and West Ranch TV starts now. Clubs meeting at lunch today are SCORE in room 306, Lincoln 542, Chess and Droughts Club in 212, and Future Nurses of America in room 307. As always, new members are always welcome.
If you would like to model in the Prom Fashion Magazine, stop by the ASB room anytime next week to pick up an application. These will be due next Wednesday on the 9th. Also next week, ASB will be hosting its first intramural basketball tournament in the small gym. This will be held from the 9th to the 11th during lunch. There can only be 3 players per team, and only 1 member needs to sign up in the ASB office. Now let's take it over to Riley with all of your sports news.
Thanks, Caden. Today, girls basketball will play Vasquez at the Ranch, freshmen at 4 and JV at 5:30. Also playing today is boys soccer against Simi Valley at Simi Valley, freshmen at 3:30, JV at 5, and varsity at 6:30. Good luck to all our Wildcat athletes. I'm now joined by Delaney Marbach and Sydney Carcello from our girls varsity soccer. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
So today's your first home game. How's the team been preparing?
We've been practicing every day after school, and we've been doing team bonding in order to have good chemistry going into our season.
And what do you hope to accomplish this season?
We're hoping to accomplish top 3 in league and a spot in playoffs.
Now, I know both of you have been on the team since freshman year. What is it like playing knowing that this is your last year?
It's sad knowing that it's coming to an end, but we've had a good 3 years together, and we're really excited for the 4th season.
All right, make sure to come support girls soccer this season. That's all for me. Now let's take it back to you, Caden.
Thanks, Riley. Wildcats Against Cancer would like to thank the 5th period classes who participated in the Fall Share Your Blessings event. They raised about $1,080 for Relay for Life, which will go towards cancer patients, their families, and cancer research. In first place is Mr. Doggett's 5th period class, who raised $141, averaging to be over $4 per student. Second place goes to Mrs. Sage's class, collecting $100, and in third place, Mrs. Duran averaged out to almost $2 per student. Congrats, guys. Ranging over $1 per student, Miss Frame, Mr. Blogrund, Mr. Burns, Mrs. Asarch, Dr. Io, and Mr. Carell's, classes will also receive treats during their 5th period classes. Great job to everyone who participated.
The CSF Toy Drive for SCVJCs will continue this Thursday and Friday during tutorial and brunch in room 303. This is going to be the last CSF event for the semester, so please donate toys to keep your membership. The cafeteria would also appreciate it if you'd take a quick survey about how they're doing. Simply text YVQP to 99299 or visit the school website for a link. West Ranch Journalism has a great new issue out soon, and we have Connor in the studio to find out more about why you should read it.
Thanks, Haley. I'm now joined by editors-in-chief of our very own West Ranch Paw Print, Aaron Lee and Min-Jae Kang. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
So first, Aaron, can you tell me a little bit about some of the stories we can expect from this issue?
We can expect ASB and presidential elections, coverage on climate change, and of course, Star Wars.
Speaking on that, there are a lot of exciting events and exciting holidays and other events such as Star Wars movie coming out. Can we be seeing any of that in this issue, Min-Jae?
Yeah, so actually our cover story this time is Star Wars, and it's written by Aaron Lee, so it's going to be pretty good.
And Aaron, tell me about all the effort that went into putting this issue together.
This is our 2nd issue with this new publishing company, and it's glossy pages this time, so a lot of work by the editors coming in our own times. So I think we can expect really good work.
Sounds great. Minjae, when can students pick it up?
You guys should be expecting to pick it up on the Monday of finals week.
Sounds great. I know I speak for everyone when we are very excited for this new issue. That's all for us. Let's take it back to the hosts.
Well, we've got our own Star Wars versus Harry Potter rally this Friday, and you know what that means. It's Spirit Week. The theme tomorrow is Slytherin versus the Dark Side, and on Friday, be sure to pick your favorite of the two and dress accordingly. Also, any students interested in performing the national anthem at the rally, auditions will be held at brunch and lunch today in the ASB office.
The Bark Club is having a donation can fundraiser in each class for a dog named MJ. They are raising money for a custom cart and hydrotherapy. You can make donations in your second period class from now until December 4th. And remember, MJ needs all the help he can get. Recently, Western Ranch TV traveled with PBS Student Reporting Labs to collaborate on a news package together. Our reporter Avery has more.
PBS Student Reporting Labs connects high school students with PBS News affiliates to produce original, professional news packages. Recently, PBS Student Reporting Labs gave Etiwanda High School and West Ranch High School the opportunity to go to Coachella Valley, California, to create a segment that will air nationally on PBS NewsHour. With professional equipment, a world-class reporter, and expert mentors, these students were left with amazing new skills and the experience of a lifetime.
Working with PBS Student Reporting Labs was a really great experience. They just kind of really expose you to what it's like to be a real journalist, to be on the field, to be getting these stories that otherwise in school you wouldn't really take on.
He was talking about how we needed to make the producer sandwich, which is, getting the right lighting, the producers, the interviewees all in the right spot. And so that's one thing that I learned.
My favorite part, I'd have to say, was filming in the bus, because although it was uncomfortable having to manage a camera while being awkwardly turned in a seat and pressing these buttons, making sure it doesn't shake as the bus is driving, it was a learning experience.
It's not something I could do in my classroom at Etiwanda. We don't have the funds, we don't have the expertise. We sometimes don't even have all the equipment that we need. But being able to work with the professionals, we've been able to accomplish that.
So for me, it's fulfilling because I'm able to go to these schools and provide them with something they wouldn't have had before, and then give them the skills and the technique to go on and do great things in their life.
My favorite part of this whole experience was definitely getting that time with the reporter. The way he formulated the questions, the way he asked them, the way he interacted was something extremely valuable for any young journalist to look at and take it, take as a lesson.
But more than technical skills, with SRL, students report on insightful stories that give them unique perspectives on the world. In this case, these journalists reported on how the students of Coachella Valley Union School District are finally receiving Wi-Fi for the first time. They traveled to the high school and to the home of an average student in the city, a home that's located in the Lopez Family Trailer Park.
Hearing the mom and her daughter was really touching, and you could really tell that the mom was wanting the best for her daughter. That was a really emotional interview.
As you can see, PBS Student Reporting Labs give students a once-in-a-lifetime hands-on opportunity that can change their future forever.
All the students who are part of our program can take the lessons they learned from interviewing somebody, to communication, to working with a camera. You can go and now be a photographer in any kind of field. It's a wide range of assets we're giving you and techniques we're giving you for multiple different vocations later in life.
The skills I learned on these 2 days were more than I would have learned in a whole year in journalism class.
And filming the story kind of, inspires you to make a difference. Just showing everyone that, people need help, and, it's time to get out of your little bubble and go make a difference in the world.
For West Ranch TV, this has been Avery Schrader reporting.
Stay tuned for tomorrow's show to learn about the dangerous consequences of playing the sports that you love.
That's it for today's show.
Thanks for watching.